Hey everybody, welcome back to another video from Breezy Organization, and everybody get ready because it is launch day and I am so excited to show you the first two planners in our lineup for 2025. This planner got an overhaul and I am so excited to show you all the new changes that we've made. So I've been using the same planner for the last year and a half and I'm telling you it just works. The weekly, daily, monthly, it works. And so we updated fonts, we made improvements, and we added a boatload of stuff to this planner, and I cannot wait to show you all the goodies. It is going to take a while to get through everything, so I'm not going to take a real long time here at the beginning. But first, I want to say welcome to everybody returning and everybody that's brand new to Breezy Organization. We are so excited that you are here. We've got tons of stuff for you guys, and we're just so happy that you're going to be joining our community. If you want to make sure that our stuff works on your device or your application, you can head on over to breezyorganization.com, download some free freebies, and you'll get a notebook and some stickers to see if it'll work on your application and your device. I use Apple GoodNote 6. This is an iPad Pro and Apple Pro Pencil, but this will work across many different devices. So be sure to leave us comments down below. We love those, and some likes. Subscribe. We're on Instagram, and we have a Facebook Breezio family community page that is absolutely amazing. We all share stuff that we do, and there's just great community and great help over there. So without further ado, we have got to start showing you all of this stuff. But I will tell you, I am saving Dash for last because it is the most exciting, and I have a brand new exciting announcement at the very end of the video as well. So you're definitely going to want to stay around for that. So we're just going to go through our planners. This is the way I do it every year. I kind of take you step by step and then show you that our planners are mostly the same across the board. They just may have different weekly layouts or something very small, but they're mostly the same across the board. Okay, so first off, let's talk about the tabs. We've got January through December along the top here. Now, this used to be January through December, and it would have index on the right-hand side up here. So we've taken index off, and you'll understand why in a little bit. And then over here on the side, instead of having the 1 through 20 tab options, you now have other functional tabs. So you have Dash, Finance, Menu, Clean, Track, Health, 2026, and Notes. So that is what is along the side over here. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into the first part, which is just looking through the months. So this is what your new month looks like. We still have the quick links up here in the corner to add Apple reminders or to be added to the Apple calendar, or a quick link to the Google events. And I've explained that in previous videos, and hopefully I can link a few things up here to the corner if you're wondering how to work different things. But this is basically the quick links that takes you to Apple reminders, Apple calendar, or Google. And then over here we've got finance, notes, and vision board pages. These come per each month. And then if you click on any of the days, it will take you to that particular daily. And then if you click on any of the weeks over here, it'll take you to that week. So we've got big changes to the weeks over here. They used to be circles, so the rectangles are a lot easier to hit and you won't miss them. Like with the circles, it was a little bit harder. And the other thing we changed is we have week 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, but instead of having 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 per each month, we've kept the weeks going. So these actually correspond with the weeks of the year. So we have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then the next month 9, 10, 11, 12. So it makes it a little easier to understand that week 9 is the same as the first week on March, but it's also the same as the last week on February, because you can see you've got one day here. So it makes a little bit more sense whenever you're going through the planner that they are numbered 1 through 52. So I love that change. It's been very, very beneficial, and it's been something that's been highly asked from our customers. So we're really excited to offer that to you guys. And then we've got new fonts, y'all. It is clean and crisp and streamlined, but also super easy to cover this up and do a fancy font instead of having it go into your words down here and you happen to cover up down here. So very streamlined, very, very nice. And we've got this new Sunday, Monday, Tuesday with a little dot and written in 3 letters. It is just there. You can see it a little bit better in real life, but it is just this faint, very, very classy, streamlined look. And I love it. It's going to go with any sticker palette. Fantastic. I absolutely love it. So Each month you get 4 pages to correspond with the month. 3 of them are here, and the other one is if you click the month name. If you click the month name, it'll take you to the overview page. I used this as a budget system last year. I'm using this again this year as a different sort of thing, and I'll go into that more in a future video. But this basically has all of your week numbers up here, so you can click on those to quickly get to that week, but you can also just plan out things. You can menu plan, you can do your work, you can journal, you can do memory keeping. There's so much you could do. If you do homeschooling, this is a fantastic way to keep up with your homeschooling per week with it still being within your same planner. So lots of different ways that you can use this. Go back to March, we also have a finance page. We did not change the finance page at all because it works. We did not get one complaint about it. It just works so good. You can keep up with all of your income. And what's awesome about this is this can be 1 paycheck. This can be 2 paychecks. You can duplicate this if you have 2 paychecks and you want to budget 2 paychecks. This works for the $0 system. This works almost any kind of budgeting system that you're using. So you've got all of your income up here. It also has the check marks for your fixed. These are basically bills that come in every single month. They're fixed. It's just what comes in every single month. And so it also gives you that checklist within your budgeting to whenever you have it paid off. So fantastic. If you do not like keeping a monthly budget, we do have another option for you keeping up with bills. And I'll get to that in just a moment. But we've got fixed expenses and your total and remaining. And then you're going to add in your variable expenses, which are things that change up from week to week. And then this can be sinking funds or savings or anything else that you want to add in for that budget for that week. And then down here, you can keep up with either sinking funds, or you can keep up with envelopes, or you can keep up with your accounts, and you can see exactly how much you started and ended at each month in each one of your accounts. Lots of different ways that you can use this kind of flex section down here. And then we've got notes. So you've got this for each month, which is fantastic because once you write down all of your fixed expenses, you just copy and paste those onto each month and you're ready to go. So once you have the page filled out for the beginning of the year, it kind of is like a copy and paste, but yet you can track it really easily. And you can see the month name up here so you never get confused on which month you're on. And they're set up back to back, so it's super easy to copy and paste from page to page and to look from page to page to see what your differences are. So lots of good stuff there. So if you click on the notes page, this is what it looks like. It looks the same as last year as well as the vision board page. So those come with each and every month and they are all set up back to back. So I use these vision board pages kind of my monthly notes, like my post-it note page kind of. And so if I didn't finish something or it's like my brain dump page, I can just carry it on to the next month and kind of see from month to month where I'm at. So that is what our months look like. Now let's take a look at the weeks. So we click on a week, and our customizable planner has blank weeks, meaning you can change up from week to week what you want to do. And then down here at the bottom, you have your quick links to add to Apple or Google. You got your finance notes and vision. You've got all of your week links, and you've got all of your days for that month that you can quickly get to. And you can see that I'm on the second week of this year, which would be January. It's also very easy to remember which month you're in because these week numbers go up higher now instead of being 1 through 6. So you can see there by the circle indication that I'm on week 2. And then with this page, you can do whatever you want. You can find a system that works for you and you can copy and paste it how many times you want, save it in Elements and use it over and over again, or you can change up your week every single week and have something different. So let me show you a few variations of what those could look like. So here is one insert that I use for the month of January. This is just an example of what a weekly spread might look like with the customizable planner. Here's another example of like a March, April month where I have all of my list of things to do and I put a pretty picture on this side. Here's another example of a customizable planner layout that I did this year. This one was super fun. Again, I pretty much keep checklists and important meetings over here on the left, and I like adding stickers to make each and every week look different. And then I have several recent ones that I've done in September and October of this year. This was one of my favorites. I love how the arches are going off of the page, and then you can see all of my important meetings along with a good task list down here at the side. And then October, it's one of my favorites. I absolutely love the bright colors, the pumpkins in the background. This just allows you to play. And then, like I said, if you have weeks where it needs to be quick, you can copy and paste something that works for you. Or what I like to do is when the new stickers come out is to go ahead and plan all my next month's weeks. So I've got all of the backgrounds, and I got all of the names and the numbers and everything on each page. And then when it comes to that week, all I have to do is add in my appointments for the week. So that's how I like to use these pages. And then here is one more that is in October here. Lots of fun, bright colors. Another example of how you could do a customizable weekly spread. So lots and lots of options. Okay, so moving on to our daily layout with Customizable. Now, with a Customizable planner, you get two options for daily layout. So one is a pre-filled daily page that you just add in what you want for that day. And the other one is a blank option. So this would be a blank option. It looks very similar to our weeks. You got all the daily and the weeklies down here linked in the finance notes and vision board page. And then you get to add in whatever you want for a daily page. I personally like using the daily insert one that already has a daily in there because I like covering up half of it and just planning on the other half because of the way that the daily is laid out. But I know lots of people that use the blank one and they love it. So if you buy the customizable planner, you get both daily options with that one purchase. So you can decide later, you'll have both of them. So here's what the blank one looks like. Let me show you what this one can look like filled in. So this is an example of just doing your own thing for a daily. These are our very, very popular, famous color block dailies. And they are the easiest way, in my opinion, to plan a daily. They are just very fun. You add in the one thing with all the blocks, you just put something in each block and you're done. And you can do the task list, and they always turn out super cute because you've already got your proportions, you've already got your space for it, and it's just super, super easy to have a very fun page at the end of the day. Now, the daily page that comes with the planner, if you decide to do that, looks like this. So this is an idea of what it looks like filled in. This would normally be blank. You could add your colors, you can add your color block, and then you got your checklist, your focus, and then you got a spot to add any title up here. And then down here at the bottom, we've got our very popular check-in station, which I loved this past year. It helps you to be productive, to keep, it helps with like the mental health side of things, of feeling accomplished at the end of the day, making sure that you completed your focus 3, you did some sort of planning, a connection, self-care, and 15-minute clean. This will just make you feel like you did something for that day if you accomplish this check-in portion. And I absolutely loved it this year. We had rave reviews over that this year as well. So we wanted to keep the daily page because it just works. Okay, so that's what the daily page looks like. Now I'll show you how I like to change up the daily page. I used this planner last year that already had the daily inside of it. So what I would do is cover up this half of the daily page and leave this. So this didn't move around on me. It was not a picture or an image. It stayed right there for me. All of this section did. It was on this side. And then I would just cover up this part and then put in how I wanted to decorate it. And then I just needed my focus 3 and my checklist for the day with my check-in. So this is how I used the daily page a lot this past year. And I loved it. It was so easy. I mean, it's 1, 2, 3, 4 stickers, and then I just added in what I needed for that day. I was done in less than 5 minutes, and it made me super productive having that checklist done at the beginning of the day and to focus on throughout the day, coming in and checking things off, because we all like checking things off. Okay, so that is a look at the daily options that you get with the Customizable Life Planner. Okay, now let's get into all the rest of the new goodie stuff. Okay, so over here on the side, we're going to save Dash for last because it's what I'm most excited about, and we're going to get to that in just a minute. But first off, let's start with finance. So this is the new finance page, and it's almost like a bill tracker page. Now, you can do this per each month, but this is a great place to have everything written out. And if you're not good at budgeting every single month, this is a great way to keep track of all of your bills. So you're going to add your bill, the amount, and then you can see lightly in these boxes, it says January through December. And you're just going to mark off after you pay it, and you can see if something hasn't been paid. What I like about this too is we've added links. So you can, if this bill has like an online paying system, you can set up your link right here, because you can set up links inside of GoodNotes now. So you need to pay this bill and it's something that you need to do and it's not automatic. You could just click on the link and pay it right there. So it streamlines the whole process of paying your bills, which is amazing. Down here at the bottom, we have annual bills and semi-annual bills. So here, the annual bills, you see that you put your amount and you've got one checkbox. And the semi-annual bills, you'll see that you've got what it is, the amount, and two checkboxes, because that's going to be 2 times a year. So you can mark off when those are paid. Down here at the bottom, you have subscriptions. So you're going to add in all your subs, the amounts, and then the months that you have them paid as well. I like having my subscriptions separate because it's not a need, it's more of a want most of the time. And so I just like having those separate so I can kind of see how much we're spending in subscriptions and that sort of thing. So that is the finance page. It is just one page, and it's easily clicked anytime, anywhere throughout the planner by clicking finance. Next up is menu. Menu, we did a specific menu January through December. So you're going to be able to click on any of these links and it's going to take you to that month's menu. So if you guys like to menu plan, which this day and age, if you menu plan, you're going to save lots of money and sanity trying to figure out what you're going to fix every day. And it is just awesome. It is awesome if you can menu plan. And so we set that up for success here in the planners for 2025. So if I click on October, you're going to see October menu. And then we've got Sunday through Saturday, and then we've got week 1 through week 5, okay? And then what you're going to do, there's 3 spots where you can put breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Maybe you just do breakfast, dinner, and snack. Whatever you need to do, you have 3 spots to plan for each day. So this is going to take care of week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4, week 5. And down here at the bottom, we have something that we started several years ago, which are our favorites. We always get in these kicks, at least from most of the families that I talk to. We draw from the same meals, right? Our family is used to a certain 10, 15 meals, and we draw from those meals a lot. So sometimes it's really easy to menu plan when you have that list right in front of you. And sometimes you may forget about one that the family loves. I love having a spot to write down breakfast, lunch, and there's 2 lines for dinners here to make easy planning as well. So it allows for really quick planning, and I just love having the favorites right there in front of me. I also love having all these menus separate and not just using one page over and over, because say the August menu worked really well, we did something different for September. I don't have time to think in October. I'm going to go back and just copy August, and we're going to go over and do the same thing, right? So it saves all of the time, and you can see what you plan for several months. Say you rotate every 4 months and you do that whole menu plan. Your family's not going to get tired of it, but yet it saves you so much time in planning out the meal. So love having January through December menu options as well. Something else that you can do, say you don't plan breakfast and lunch. Say you get 2 or 3 things for breakfast and lunch, and that's what you eat the whole week, and you don't really want to write that out. Another option for this is to, in your recipe book that's here on Good Notes, you could just put a picture here for each day. So if you just want to plan your dinners, you could totally just add a picture on top and see what you're having for that week as well. Again, like I said, it would be a little bit of a process to set up, but once you have it set up, you're golden. It is so easy to plan after that. So that is what our menu system looks like. If you click on cleaning, I am probably, oh my goodness, this is probably one of my favorite new inserts that we have. It's set up the same way, January through December again, so you can go back and see maybe a particular thing that you cleaned when you cleaned it. Some things are supposed to be done every 3 months, every 6 months. So we wanted to have those options for you to go back and see what you did. January through December cleaning right here. So we're going to hit February, and it's going to say February checklist. And this is amazing, guys. I love this so much. So this is February cleaning checklist. You're going to write down all the things that you clean every single day. We all should. We all should probably make our beds every day. Wash off counters. There's different things that we do every day. So you're going to write those down here, and you got 1 through 31 that you can check off and keep up with. Down here, you get 2 columns for weekly cleaning. So weekly, I wash my bed sheets. Weekly, I clean out my refrigerator. Weekly, I da-da-da-da-da. So you're going to fill all those in here, and then you get week 1 through 5 on each side, and you can just mark those off. So these check boxes will go with this. These check boxes will go with this, and it just looks like a very fun page to plan. And then down here at the bottom, you get, for all of those people that are overachievers and have extra time because they're doing their productivity and they're doing a good job, you get to write in your deep cleaning that you did for this month and any notes that you have for that. So it's really easy for you to keep up with when you changed out those air filters, when you checked your smoke alarm system batteries, when you cleaned out your laundry vent, all of those types of deals. You can see all of your deep cleaning, baseboards, windows, when you did those last and when they need to be done again. So love this cleaning. It's all on one page, and it's fun. And like I said, after you fill this out, all you have to do is copy and paste it or save it to your elements and just hid it from elements. And you can even set that up at the beginning of the year. And we've got more on that too in just a moment. So stick around. There's so much more to come. Okay, so next we have tracking. So we have been asked for a year in pixels for, oh goodness, I know we were asked several times last year. I can't remember if it was the year before as well. But I finally figured out how all this works and I am in. It's so fun. So this is basically like a year in pixels type deal. You can use this for so many different things. You can duplicate this page as many times as you need in your planner because this is fantastic to keep up with different things. You can see kind of how I am working it and how I'm setting it up. So you get 1 through 31 over here at the side, and then you get January through December. So this allows you to track something every single day of the year, but you can look at it very easily on one page. So it is absolutely amazing. You get all of these spots here to write down what you're tracking. So say I'm tracking sleep, you could write that down, and then in these numbers or in these boxes, you could put the numbers of how much sleep you got. What I like to do is colors, because colors you can just see a lot easier. So in this example here is like tracking a mood. So you get 1 through 31. So on January 1st, you can put in whichever color, and you can decide all of the colors and the titles and the names and everything that you want. So I just did happy, productive, stressed, adventure, like adventurous, and then emotional. And then I was just trying it out to see how it would work. So on January 1st, how did I feel? I'll pick one of these colors and I fill it in. January 2nd, I pick one of these colors and fill it in. I can see, okay, it looks like I had 4 of these teal. That looks like the most that I had. Oh, I felt adventurous the most this year, or, I was emotional this year, or I was stressed, or whatever. So it allows you to kind of look at the whole page once you get it all filled in to see how your days are going, how you're doing mentally, emotionally. And like I said, this tracker is endless. You could track so many different things. You could track fun things, like if you scrapbooked, or if you, there's so many things that you could track. So this was just called track. And like I said, you can duplicate it. You could cover this up and put like emotional, and then the next one work, and then the next one, whatever you want to track. There's lots of different things that you can do. Okay, the next tab is health. So again, it's January through December. We can click on any of these months. This is October health. So I love the way that this is set up. This allows you to track your main health habits. So say you don't want to put that on every single week or day. This gives you one place that you can keep track of it, that you don't have to set up every single month. So you get your step counter. It's 1 through 31. You can write in how many steps and easily compare it for the whole month to see how good you did. That's what I love about these overview pages. And then you get self-care 1 through 31. You can do colors, you can do numbers, however you want to set this up. So if you did sleep, which I wouldn't do sleep because sleep is down here, but say you did water tracker and you did like 4 glasses a day, or 4, however you're keeping track of that, you get 1 through 31 on that you can do by color or number or however. Each month comes with a positive quote here in the middle, and then you get your sleep tracker down here at the bottom. It's got 1 through 12, and then you got 1 through 31 down here at the bottom. So you get how many hours of sleep here, and then you'll do it for each day. So say the first January 1st, you got 5 hours, you'd put a circle here. January 2nd, you got 7 hours, you put that there, and then so on. And you can see what your sleep looks like throughout the whole month. And I love this graph chart to help you visualize how your sleep is going. So that is your health tracker. Like I said, we've got fun quotes in the middle for each and every month. And then next down here, I cannot believe we are still on one planner, but I won't have to go through all of this with all the next planners, because you guys are going to be so excited, because with the majority of planners that we're offering this year, you get all of this set up. It's going to be the new tabs, and you're going to have all of these extra pages. So getting to 2026, you just get an overview. Yes, I can hear you guys saying yes, because this was requested. You get an overview of the next year with 3 lines to write down underneath this. Sometimes we need to look to see when a date falls the next year, or we need to pre-plan some things for next year. This allows you to write in some things until that next planner comes out, so you can have it all in one place. So this is the 2026 overview. So that's on the 2026 tab. And then you get a notes tab. It's good to have a general notes tab. So if you're taking any kind of notes, you know that that's the tab. That's where you took it, and it's not lost somewhere in your planner. So we've got a notes tab down here at the bottom. I hope you guys are ready for the revealing of the newest part of our Breezy Organization planners that y'all, I can't even tell you how excited I am about this dash. Like, I am already trying to use 2025 planners, even though they're not dated right, because I want the dash tab. It is so good. I'm so excited to show you guys. Okay, you ready? Okay, I have a feeling that you guys are yelling at me, so let's just get started. Here is the dash page. I feel like I need to take it off the screen so you guys can see it in its full beauty. I love it so much, guys. There's so much packed into this page and I cannot wait to show you. Okay, so this is the 2025 dash, aka your most used tab in your new planner. You're going to love it. You're just going to love it. So let's break this down. First of all, let's talk about what's the same as last year. So as you know, for the last few years, we've had sections, which could also be thought of as notebooks in Breezy Organization. So our whole concept from the beginning is all-in-one planner. We don't want you to have 10 different planners, and that can get stressful, right? So that is our goal, to take stress away, make planning fun, and be productive. That's what we're trying to do here. I use my planners and I use stuff and make them work before I ever release them to you guys. And here at Breezy Organization, we're very big on just putting in front of you what you need, having it to be an all-in-one system, and to be able to access everything within just a couple of clicks, and to not be overwhelmed, to just put in a planner what the majority of people need, and then offering side products for you to add into the planner to make it just what you need without it being overwhelming. So I'm going to get off my soapbox now and I'm going to show you guys what our planners come with. So this is sections. This is kind of like notebooks. So you get 12 instead of 20. We have heard from a lot of you guys, and we don't want to take the notebooks away because there's still a ton of people that use them, including myself. And so I didn't want to take them away, but I didn't want them to be on the side for a lot of people that's not using them. So super easy, just hit dash and you're right here at all of your sections again. So I have a Breezy Organization section and a Bible quizzing section that's set up so far for my 2025. And this is set up the same as it's always been in the past, where you click on the first section, you can name it, and then you get basically three sections within that notebook that you can name and be taken to. So if I click on any of these, it's going to take me to a blank page that I can add inserts on and add it to be what I need it to be, which is a memorizing chart for my daughter for Bible quizzing. So if I go back to dash, so that's the sections here, 1 through 12. Down here at the bottom, you get these, which we had last year. So you get a blank page, a line page, a graph page, a dots page, and a dark mode page. So you can in turn put these behind any of these notebook planners. You can duplicate them and add them into the planner where you see fit. So like I click on the graph, you can tell that's got that light graph in the back. You've got the lined, and then you've got the blank page, and you've got dots, and then you've got the dark mode page. So all of that is available on dash like it was before on index. Okay, so all of that is stuff that we've offered before. Now let's get to the other new stuff that I'm super excited about. These are pre-installed templates, but they're templates that everybody, almost like everybody, uses, and that's what we wanted to put in here. We've already got cleaning and financing and tracking and health over here, which are the main ones. So over here we added in the other ones that we still feel like most people use, but it's not crowding up anything, but it's there available, but not overwhelming you, because there's just 10 options here. Okay, so let's talk about what we have. First off, we have important. Now, this was a new super fun one. I wanted a dashboard that had sticky notes. So something that you'd put on your computer screen or your desk to help you remember things. So if you're anything like me, there are very important things that sometimes I forget to put on a weekly spread, or it forgets to be put on the next weekly spread. I just needed one place to go to for like my most important stuff that I cannot forget about, or I'm going to be in big trouble. And so that's kind of how this page was born. I just drew these boxes on here. So it's just a blank page for you to write on these little sticky notes. It's so fun and cute to use. It's very easy for you to get to just within a couple of clicks, and you can get to it. So you know exactly where to go to within 2 clicks for those most important things. Okay, back to the dashboard, we have mind map. Y'all were so excited when we did the sneak peek of the mind map. I love mind maps. I know they're not for everybody, but I wanted to include them because I kind of feel like a lot of people use them. And how you use them is you put a main idea here. So this is kind of how I do product development and lots of things. I put in my main idea. Okay, so say I put in the scrapbook planner right here in the middle. And then I've got 4 places that lead me from this middle part. So these are the 4 sections. So what is it going to look like? What do I want to accomplish? what do I feel like others need to accomplish? I'll ask myself 4 questions, or I'll give myself 4 to-dos. And then to accomplish this, I need to do this, this, and this. So it breaks it all down, right? So these things need to be accomplished to be able to get this accomplished. So this is the main idea, and it goes out from there. So this, and then you've got these 4, and to accomplish this, you've got 3 things underneath each one of those to accomplish that. So it just breaks it down into manageable chunks. So that's how you're going to use a mind map, or that's how I personally use a mind map. Other people may use it different ways. Going back to Dash, we have goals. This is the same goals page as we've always had. It just works. I didn't feel like there was another way that could make this better. You can put a picture or image of what your goal is. You have 10 steps that you can do the check marks on the side to mark off once those are completed, and then you can keep up with your percentages that you have done. So that one's pretty self-explanatory. And then we have year overview that we've always had before. This is where I write down big things that's happened in this year that I haven't put in my calendar yet, but you can use this for multiple different things. So as you can see, this is not neatly written. This is just me scribbling in things that I don't want to forget about. So that is the overview page. And then we have passwords, which we've had before as well. So self-explanatory: website, username, email, and password. And you can duplicate this page as many times as needed. Okay, go back to Dash. Here's our other new inserts besides the important in the mind map. We've got 5 more inserts that are brand new to this planner. All of these inserts over on the side are brand new inserts as well. Never before been seen with Breezy Organization inserts before. So we're so excited. You guys have a ton new in this planner. Okay, so let's talk about this first one, travel plans, because who doesn't love to travel? Okay, so here's your travel plans. You've got next adventure destination. You got from and to, whether you're taking a bus, a train, a plane, a car. You can put in all of your information here. You've got lodging information for you to put the name of the place and then the address. All of the attractions or things that you want to do or restaurants you want to eat at can be put here with times they close, with pricing, and any other information, along with cute pictures so you can kind of keep up with everything. And then down here at the bottom, you've got an itinerary for 7 days. So you can put in those pictures, or you can write in different things that you want to do for a 7-day trip. So lots of fun in this really cute little travel planner that comes built into your planner. Okay, next we have packing lists, because we all pack because we want to travel. So this was such a fun discovery, and I cannot believe I hadn't thought of this before. So I have packing lists, and I have to duplicate them because I have 4 people in my family. So when I was developing this packing list, I'm like, packing lists are overwhelming. There's so many different pages, or you have to make the writing so small and put 4 on each page, and it's horrible, and you have to rewrite out everything 4 times. And I just don't like filling out packing lists. I'm like, there's a better way. There's a better way to do packing lists. And y'all, it just dawned on me, and I'm like, this is so easy. I don't know why I didn't think of this before. So basically we have just the essentials: clothing, accessories, toiletries, carry-on, and miscellaneous. Everybody in my family has stuff that falls into all of those categories. So I thought it would be so much easier just to write down shirts, and then to be able to mark it off per person in my family. So the light bulb came on. I'm like, oh, I can make this so much easier. So I figure majority of people are at least packing for 2. But if you're just packing for 1, this list totally works for you as well. And if the person 1, person 2, person 3, if that bothers you, you can totally cover this up. Just take a screenshot, cover it up, and just leave you 1 check mark. Now, if you have more than 4 people, you will have to duplicate the page. But I looked on averages, and that looked to be like the best average to do for families. So I did 4 people. Now, again, you can cover these up. And since this is a page that can be reused over and over again, you can even put little cute initials. You can cover these up and put initials for everybody in the family, which I am probably definitely going to do. And it'll help you keep straight which person is which too. I just did eldest to youngest, but I think I'm definitely going to put initials up there. So here we can have shirts, and then once I pack my husband's, I'll mark his off. Once I pack mine, I'll mark mine off, and then I've got 2 kids that I can mark off. And I don't have to copy and paste, and it's all fits on 1 page, and it looks pretty, and it's not a mess, and I can see whose I forgot very easily. I love it so much. This packing list is a dream. And then down here at the bottom, we have a travel checklist, which is very important. Do these first 2 weeks before and week of travel. So you can kind of keep a checklist down here of things that you want to make sure you don't forget, or make sure that you do. Because sometimes we have a list of things that need to be done before we can go out of town. So there's your travel checklist down here at the bottom. And like I said, you use that pencil, and if you use text, all you have to do is hit the eraser button and erase it like really quickly, the squares, and then you're ready to go for the next travel. And you know exactly where it is because it's under dash. It's so easy to find. Okay, next we have grocery lists, which this one was a sneak peek was shown, I believe yesterday of this. So you get a grocery list, very easy to get to. You got your fruits and veggies, dairy, bakery and deli, pantry, meat and seafood, drinks, frozen household, and other. Again, you got staples that you can leave written in here. Super easy to do a grocery list. Next, we have exercise. Y'all, this one, I don't exercise. So this one, I had to like pull my hair out and talk to a bunch of people and about exercising to figure out exactly how this page should be set up. And I feel like for the majority of the people that I talk to and the research that I've done, this works. So you get a Monday through Friday exercise schedule. And yes, this has already been fixed and I didn't import the new one, but these are all going to be the same size. So you get Monday through Friday and you get your focus, your warm up, and then your workout. And normally they're done in 5 sets from what I understand. And you do like a weight and rep for each one. And then you do another workout that has 5 sets. So you get your workout and then your 5 sets that you're doing, and then your other workout and your 5 sets you're doing. And it allows you to do 5 workouts for that day. And then you can do any of your stats or notes down here at the bottom. To the most people that I've talked to about exercising and going to the gym, this is the way that they kind of do their workout. And then I figured out a way to fit that on a page, all on one page, which I was very, very happy about because it was going over to multiple pages. And I finally figured out a way to condense it, to put it on one page, but yet allow room for tracking. So this is what our exercise page looks like. And then last but not least, we have our journal page. Very cute because it's just so simple, and it's just asking you to write something on these pages. And it's journal entry. You can put the date just like a Dear Diary, and then you've got 2 columns here to write down your journaling. And you can duplicate this. You could put this under one of your notebook sections. You could copy this and put it behind each month, and you can do a journal page per each month. Lots of different things. These would be super cute to add in stacks on top of photos of the family for that month. So much that you can do with that. So there is a journal entry. Okay, so going back to Dash, I've saved my favorite section for last, and that is links. Now, when you get your planner, it is going to be empty. It is going to look like this, and then this is going to be empty over here. So this is completely empty. It's not clickable. There is nothing there, just a holding place for you. That is just going to save you so much time. So I put these back on there to show you how I am using these. Okay, so here's the deal. We've had this all-in-one planner concept several years back and when we started Breezio, and it was fantastic. The only thing that was bad was every year when you got a new planner, you had to transfer all of your stuff over. That continues on from year to year. And that was a mess. And so a year or 2 ago, we came out with the PAL system where you can open up 2 planners side by side, and everything in the PAL system was basically stuff that you would use year after year after year. It didn't change within, that year. So you didn't have to spend all of your time transferring over stuff year after year. We have set up this planner to hold all things that make sense within a year. And then we have all of our pals that you can buy to put in all of your information, that stuff that does not expire at the end of this year and you don't want to copy over to another year. So fantastic. The pals have been working great. It's been my favorite planner creative design that I have come out with Breezy Organization. I love it. The only problem I have is if I want to go to my planner pal right now. Okay, so I click on my planner pal. I am in the YouTube pal, okay? I'm going in here to find a recipe. So what's aggravating to me is I have to scroll over, I have to go to the first page, and then I have to go to my recipes and then scroll over, and then I am finally at the page that I need to be at, that I go to all the time, okay? So here's where this is amazing. Because now, whenever I need to plan recipes, I named one recipes, and GoodNotes allows you to link within the same planner or within any other planner page inside of GoodNotes. So now, whenever I click on a recipe, ta-da! It takes me directly to the page. I don't have to go out and find it, and GoodNotes changed the order of my thing, so I don't know the exact place to to press the button. I'm not lost inside of the folder pile somewhere where I don't know where I'm at and I have something to get to really, really quickly. All I have to do is click dash and click recipes and I'm there. Scrapbooking is another one. I can be on different pages, but say there's a certain project that I am working on right now. I can link to that project page. So whenever I am in my planner in August and all of a sudden I have to look up my scrapbook page, instead of going back, finding my scrapbook thing and then finding the page that I need, all I got to do is hit dash and then I'm on my project page that I am right in the middle of. And we have just started the very early stages of building a house and I am so excited. We are just in the drawing stages right now, but I am looking at my house plans all the time, making changes all the time. They're organized within my folder pile perfectly. I love it so much. But whenever I'm on recipes and folder pile, I don't want to have to do 5 clicks to get to the one page that I'm trying to get to. So if these are set up for pages that you get to all the time. So now I'm literally planning in the month of October and I want to look at my house plans. I hit dash, I hit house, and there's my house plans. Like that easy. I can get to something within 2 clicks and within like 5 seconds or less, I am to the page that I go to all the time. You can do this with stickers. Sometimes you can do each month stickers. So say you use June stickers all throughout the month of June. You don't want to go find your sticker pile and then go find June and go find whatever. You can just hit stickers and it will open up your sticker book and you're there in 2 seconds. And what I love about it is I don't care where I'm at in the planner because I'm always in my planner. I'm always looking at my daily and weekly. I can hit dash, hit this, and I'm there. Like they're in the same spot. They're 2 seconds away, y'all. It's just enough said. I cannot tell you, like I've had these links set up and I've had my planner on the side, the 2024 planner. I've been clicking my 2025, this planner, just to get to this page because it's so easy to get to what I want to get to. It's amazing. So I hope that excites you guys as much as it does me. I'm telling you, just in the last 2 weeks, I cannot tell you how much time I feel like having this quick links has saved me. So I'm so excited about that. So let's go ahead and talk about other new planners. And like I said, they're not going to take near as long because we've covered everything in this planner. So I won't go through it all again, but I do want to show you our other designs real quick for this week. Don't forget, next week we got brand new planners as well. And then I have something very exciting to talk about at the end of this video. So let's get through everything. Okay, so this is the customizable 2025 life planner, and it will come with Sunday, Monday start. It will come with 2 daily options, all within that one purchase for portrait. And then now you've got landscape, which is a separate purchase, and all of these are set up the exact same way. January through December, the new tabs along the side over here. Each month looks the exact same as what I just showed you, except it's in landscape form. You've got the new fonts, you've got the new weeks over here. Let's click on a week and it looks like this. You've got your circle down here, everything's set up the exact same. We can go to a daily page and you can see this is the pre-filled in daily, or you can get the blank option. So this is what this daily would look like in landscape, or it will look blank just like the weekly one. Okay, and then next we've got our finance pages. They are laid out the same as last year, our notes page and our vision board pages. And then over here, we've got finance looks like this. Like I said, everything's the same. It's just laid out different because of the orientation. We've got our menus. Let's click on this. You've got room to add in your 5 weeks and your favorites over here on the side. We've got cleaning. We can click on April checklist. We've got our deep clean and notes over here, along with our weekly cleaning over here. And then you've got your everyday cleaning. And then we've got tracking. This is that year in pixels. It's a little bit bigger for the pixels part. And then you get 12 options here to write down to keep track of that. The health tracker is set up the same way. So July health, you've got your step counter in 2 lines over here, your self-care here in the middle, and then your sleep tracker. And then we've got our 2026 overview set up the same way, and notes. And then dashboard. So you get your quick links to add here, your blank templates, your sections over here, where if you click one, it brings you to the notebook with 3 sections, and you click there to get to that. Go back to our dash, and then you got your important with all of your sticky notes. You've got your mind map, you've got your goals, your 2025 overview, your passwords, your next adventure with the 1 through 7 itinerary over here, along with everything else set up the same over here. You get your packing list with your cute little travel checklist, little bitty section over here, so cute. And then you get your grocery list, You get your exercise tracker, so your focus, your warm up, and then your workouts along here. So tons of room to keep up with all the information you need in the landscape planner here. Exercise tracker, and then your journal entry. And then your overview page. I don't think we looked at your overview page. So it looks a little bit bigger as well, has the lines going all the way down here to the bottom. So that is a look at the customizable landscape planner. Let me show you real quick some ideas of how this looks like filled out. So there would be a monthly spread filled out in the landscape. And then we've got a few weekly options. So this is a really fun July weekly option. And then we've got another summer one. This one turned out super cute. You got tons of room in this planner to do whatever you would like. And then here's an example of that pre-filled out daily page. So this is with it all checked in. And then we have one that if you just wanted to do the customizable, you could do a really easy color block system in our landscape as well. So that's what that could look like if you get the customizable version. So this is our new cover for the Farmhouse Planner. Again, everything is set up the exact same as Portrait that we just went through. The months look the same. Everything's the same except for the original Life Planner, which sometimes is called Farmhouse Planner. It has all the dailies in and it has all the weeks in. So, and they are dated. So you do not get the blank pages at all in this option. So this is the original Life Planner, set up the exact same way. The days are flip-flop, so on the customizable planner, the January is on the right, and on the daily life planner, the days are on the left, but everything is the same within the planner, and they are numbered. So you can see February 11th, February 12th, February 13th, and then if we go to a weekly, this is your weekly option. So you get all of your days up here at the top, you get all of this room down here at the bottom, you get your quick links to your weeks, your finance, your notes, and your vision board. It's set up the exact same way, and then your quick links to all your days, and I just love those fonts together. They look so good. So you can click on the 18th. It's going to take you to June 18th. So this is fully dated, fully ready to go. No customizable, just out of the box blank pages. It's just ready to go. And everything else that we just went over in the customizable planner is in this planner. You just don't get the blank options with the links down at the bottom like the customizable. So those are the only differences between our original Life Planner, aka Farmhouse Planner, and the CLP, which is the Customizable Life Planner. This is what the cover looks like in Portrait. And then let's take a look at those days. So everything's set up the same. We will look at the weeks set up like this. And then we have days are set up like this. And you get all of your quick links up here in the top right, along with the date and name. Now let's look at a few pages we have decorated for you guys. So we have in October decorated. You can see how we used each long day. We just put a fun picture down here at the bottom. So that's a look at a week in the original Life Planner. And then we have a filled in day where we just covered up this part and used this daily section of the day. And then here's where we use the whole day just as it is. We just filled in the information. And then again, we just filled in the information on this one. So it kind of gives you a little bit of an idea of what the planner might look like. Let's look at two previews of what this planner might look like. So here's a landscape filled in because you guys have already seen the monthlies and they're the same. So here's a landscape filled in. You got all this room down here at the bottom for widgets, or you can add them in up here with your to-do list. And then here is a look at a daily filled out. So that is what the original Life Planner, aka Farmhouse Life Planner, looks like. Again, you get the dashboard, you get all the rest of the goodies as well. So that is a look at everything that we have to offer for today. We do have some new planners coming out next week as well, but these are our huge changes for this year, are involved with this dash and the new tab system. I will be using the customizable planner again this next year. It has been the planner. I have used the same planner for a year and a half now, and I love it. I would not change a thing. I love having the ability to customize and change my things from day to day. Having all of these new templates and tabs and just those quick links at my fingertips is just game changer for me. So I hope you guys are so excited about the new updates like I am. I do have some other fun, important things that I want to talk to you guys about. We do have two brand new things here at Breezy Organization, and we're going to talk about one this week and we'll talk about one next week. We're doing a brand new thing this year that is a plan prep day, making our planners ready for 2025. I'm nailing down the dates, and it's basically going to be a day where we can all come together and get ready for our 2025. I'm going to be sharing tips and tricks in how I am setting up my 2025. It is going to be such a fun class that we're going to do that we will be offering, and I cannot wait to get all those details out to you. So definitely be looking forward to all of that information that's going to be coming to you very shortly, and we're going to have lots of fun on our plan prep day for 2025. That is all that I have for you guys today. Be sure to leave me comments down below. I love reading each and every one. Be sure to join us on Instagram, subscribe to us here on YouTube, and join our family Facebook Breezy O page. I am just so excited to be able to offer a lot of those requests in this new year system, along with some new goodies and surprises. So thank you so much for joining us here today, and I will catch you next week on our other launch for 2025. And I cannot wait to see you then. Happy planning.